Welcome to DDevOps Academy. In this module, we dive into GitHub Actions, a powerful tool for automating your software workflows. Whether you're building, testing, or deploying code, GitHub Actions helps streamline your DevOps pipeline with ease. Let's explore how you can harness its power to boost productivity and accelerate delivery. Here's what we'll cover in this GitHub Actions session. We'll start with an introduction, then explore each core component: workflows, events, jobs, steps, actions, and runners. We'll also discuss why GitHub Actions matter, and wrap up with a concluding note to tie it all together. Let's dive in. Let's begin with the basics. GitHub Actions automate tasks across your software development lifecycle. They're event-driven, meaning you can trigger workflows when something happens, like a pull request. For example, you can automatically run tests the moment a contributor opens a PR. It's smart, efficient, and built right into GitHub. Now let's talk about workflows. In GitHub Actions, a workflow is your full automation pipeline. It's defined in a YAML file inside the .github/workflows directory. Workflows can include multiple jobs, triggers, and conditions, and they're perfect for C/CD deployments or scheduled tasks. For example, this simple workflow runs a build job every time code is pushed. It's the backbone of automation in GitHub. Let's talk about events in GitHub Actions. An event is any activity that triggers a workflow, like a push, pull request, or even a scheduled time. You can also trigger workflows manually or through external systems using webhooks. These events are the heartbeat of automation, telling GitHub when to take action. A job is a collection of steps that run on a virtual machine or container. You can run jobs in parallel or sequence, like building first, then testing. If the build fails, the test job won't run. This structure gives you control and clarity in your automation pipeline. Now let's look at steps. A step is a single task within a job. It can be a shell command or a reusable action. All steps in a job run on the same runner and execute sequentially, which means they can share data. For example, you might check out code in one step and run tests in the next. It's the fine-grained control inside your automation. Let's talk about actions. In GitHub workflows, actions are the smallest reusable units of logic. They're standalone commands you combine into steps to build jobs. You can use official GitHub actions, community-contributed ones, or create your own. For example, setting up node.js with a single line. Just plug it into your workflow and go. Let's wrap up with runners. A runner is the machine that executes your jobs. GitHub provides hosted runners for Ubuntu, Windows, and macOS, but you can also host your own. Each runner listens for jobs, runs them one at a time, and sends back logs and results. It's the engine behind your automation. Let's bring it all together with a few practical examples. You can schedule workflows to run daily, like printing the current date at midnight. You can run a node.js test suite on every pull request using setup-node and npm commands. And you can tap into the GitHub Marketplace to use ready-made actions, like checking out code or setting up Python. These demos show how flexible and powerful GitHub Actions really are. Let's create a basic workflow. This example triggers on a push to the main branch. It runs on an Ubuntu runner and simply prints a message, "Hello from GitHub Actions." On the right, you can see the full flow: workflow, event, job, step, and runner. Each part plays a key role in automation. So why should you care about GitHub Actions? First, it's built right into GitHub, no external setup needed. You get powerful features like multi-container testing with Docker and a variety of CI templates to get started fast. Plus, GitHub offers a generous free plan, especially for open-source projects. It's automation made simple, scalable, and cost-effective. Before we wrap up, here are some tips for students using GitHub Actions. Start simple. Use official actions from the marketplace and trigger basic workflows. Always begin with checkout to access your code. Break your pipeline into stages like build, test, and deploy. Try manual triggers with workflow_dispatch. Explore reusable workflows to avoid repetition, and experiment with self-hosted runners to deepen your understanding. These tips will help you build smarter, cleaner automation. Thank you for joining us at DDevOps Academy. GitHub Actions simplifies CI/CD by automating workflows directly within GitHub. It helps teams deliver faster, reduce errors, and focus on writing great code. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for weekly tech episodes and keep building with confidence.